Hello, my beautiful Lilith. How are you doing? How weird. It is only me and you. But this never happens. Wow. Okay, so I guess we'll start off with Watson. I'm going to go and open up PayPal. How odd is that, right? It never, ever, ever happens. So, all right, let's go into here. How are you doing, my beautiful Lilith? I'm going to answer these PayPal quizzes to get on through. And here we go. Where did everybody go today? What happened to them? All right, let's go over here. All right. And voila. Okay, all right. Well, hello. You was about to email you, right? You're trying to, I know, seriously. Okay, so I'm going to go and start off. Hello, everybody. I'm going to start off with Watson over here, guys. So here we go for Watson. Here we go. So, Watson, let's go see. You would like to have a general reading? Let's go for it. Again, I kind of feel like I'm going to go with the Lenormand over here. Hold on just one moment. My Lenormand deck is playing all different kind of crazy games with me. All right, so here we go. Hello, everybody. You couldn't get onto the chat for a minute. How weird is that? That could explain why we were all alone for a moment. My dear gosh. You're sleepy and your coffee is not working. Oh my God, my beautiful Lilith. What is happening, sweetie? All right, for the moment, I am with Watson. Let's go and see this. So, Watson, let's go for it. I'm sorry, my beautiful. I think after the live, you should just go to sleep all the way until tomorrow morning. All right, so here we go. I am getting over here the book into your general, followed on out by the ship, but the ship is into reverse. So this is really about you getting more information altogether. You seem to be wanting to get more information, but not necessarily helping you to get into that direction that you're looking for. I'm also seeing over here that you do seem to feel a little bit disappointed over here, my lovely, followed out by my letter, which is a message. And again, a tower moment. That tower moment. We hate that tower moment. It keeps popping on up for you, Watson. We should maybe put a timestamp for Watson saying that he's at the beginning of the live. So, okay, I am going to have to say over here, my sweetie, that something seems to be happening in for you. And it's going to be coming through a form of a message. Let's go see what's going on in love. Oh my gosh, what did I do to my skull? Let's go see love. Love is going to be over here. And voila, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. And here we go. In love, you still don't quite have the key to the desire, the key to where it is that you want to go. I feel as though you're a little bit stuck into a cycle that's a little bit difficult to get out of, but you can't really do anything about it. I just kind of feel as though he always does, doesn't he? And he's been getting tower moments for like the last 3 to 4 days. Honestly, I hate these tower moments for him. He just doesn't. He doesn't deserve them. And I know that it's not necessarily going to be something big, but I'm still seeing it. And let me go see. Hello, my beautiful Jita. Has he seen today, Elizabeth, towards you? Okay. I don't quite think as though he saw her today. So maybe this is where it's coming from. My beautiful Jita, I will be with you momentarily, sweetie. Thank you for your donation. followed on out over here by a letter, and I am also getting over here a cross. So I'm going to say, my lovely, that Watson, you're stuck. You're stuck into a place where there's not much that you can do right now at this moment. I don't really want you to do nothing neither. I just kind of want you to stay where you are as you are, and things are just going to be quite fine, sweetie. So just kind of go with the flow. Let's not push anything, and let's just be careful that we don't get stuck into any type of cycles of any sort, okay? Other than that, love-wise, I'm going to say, unfortunately, somewhat of a stagnation. Nothing really seems to be moving over here for you. If I move on over to some angel messages. Hello, my beautiful Asha. Nice to see you, and thank you, sweetie. I will be with you momentarily also. So, angel messages, 555. This is the one that Amy actually got last night. Huge changes are lying ahead for you. Do not be afraid to call upon your angels for any type of help. These major shifts are going to be providing for you fruitful results into your life. Also, your life purpose is bigger than you. This master teacher number 33 is telling you that challenges are not forever, and that all of these thoughts and these lessons are preparing you for bigger and better blessings. So don't give up, my sweetie, okay? Let's go and see a soulmate card over here. All right, into the soulmate card. Everything happens for a reason, and even though the reason is sometimes a little bit unclear, I graciously accept all that transpires in the knowing that it unfolds through love in accordance with the beautiful divine will of my beautiful soul. That is a beautiful soulmate card. And let's move on forward over here just one moment to messages. Now, I'm going to pause you for just one moment, sweetie. I'm going to put Juanson on pause. So, Juanson, we're going to be back. Juanson, we're going to be back for your messages, sweetie. So, I will put a timestamp. So, Juanson is from like 3 minutes till 7:40, and then I'll tell you the new timestamp. Lovely. Jita, into the meanwhile, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Latoya. Will you hear from Utsav into the near future? Let's go and find that out. Here you go for our dear friend Jita. Will you hear from Utsav into the near future? Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently, and thank you for joining tonight into this live reading. So, are you going to be hearing into the near future? I'm getting over here over analyzing, followed out by something needs a little bit more of attention coming towards you. Two of Swords. We're wondering, we're thinking, we're into that moment over here where we need to wonder what it is that we're going to do, which direction we're going to take. I'm going to say, you know how energy, my beautiful Jita, does change, and it can change actually really, really quickly. For the moment, I know that he's not thinking about doing any action, but he does think about you, and he does wonder what it is that he should do. I feel like he has a really, really big mental conflict over here about this relationship. That unfortunately at the very ending, I don't want to give you any false hopes. I'm going to say I do not feel as though you're going to be hearing from him, sweetie. I kind of feel like he's turning the page over here, my lovely. Let me go and ask the pendulum for you, okay? And then I'm going to go and see Asha. So, I do want to know over here for Jita. Well, Jita here from Utsav into the near future. Spirit, please do let me know. We're Jita here from Utsav into the near future. On to that, my beautiful lovely. I am getting a no, sweetie. I'm sorry, lovely. I'm sending you so much love. I hope you're doing good today, sweetie. Anasha, a general reading for love. Old love keeps popping on up that you do not want. You still want your Aquarius. Okay, so The fact that you still want your Aquarius is telling me that new love is not necessarily going to pop on in, sweetie, because nobody is going to be able to compare to the person that you do love, that you do want to be with, and that's going to be the major problem over here. So let's go and see over here what is popping on up for you, okay? So we are with Asha at this moment. Let's go see what we've got popping on out for you. So here we go, a general read for love. Well, there's our beautiful Paula. I was just thinking about you. How was your party last night, sweetie? You never go to parties. I'm proud of you, sweetie. Did you have a good time at that party? Lovely. Okay, I am going to have to say over here for Asha. Old love popping on in that you don't want, right? And I can see that over here. And I can see that they do want you, but you don't necessarily want them. Our Fool is into the reverse position. You don't really want to return to that position, to that place. Not interesting. I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful Ace of Cups, reverse position. You're holding on. This is telling me exactly what you did tell me, Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to somebody. You're holding on to something over here. Is this person actually available? Is something going to be happening with this person? Let's pull out a couple more cards and go and see. From what I can see over here, I'm going to have to say a no, sweetie. I know that you still do like Aquarius, but I kind of feel like Aquarius thought that something was a little bit unfair, and it's just kind of having problems trying to regulate and trying to balance everything out. So I will say, as for Aquarius, I know that you do love Aquarius, sweetie, and I'm so sorry, my beautiful. Hopefully someday, at some point, he will change his mind. For the moment, I do not feel as though he will. I do not see anybody else popping on in, but I will take another deck and ask just that specific question altogether to see what I have coming on out, okay? Let's go see. So, I know you are, Asha. I'm so sorry, sweetie. You don't deserve that at all, my lovely. I know. It is so difficult to cut those cords. It is. Sometimes it takes months. Some people stay stuck for like a whole year. It is so difficult, lovely. When you love, you truly do love, don't you, my lovely? I know, sweetie. Let's go see what I've got coming on out. All right. Indecision, a lot of confusion. Ace of Wands. I do believe that if you would like to be with somebody, that there could be a possibility. There could be somebody around you who is going to be popping on in into the following 2 to 3 months. Why can't you shake them, right? Because there are some people who would like to be around you, sweetie, but you're really just not seeing it because you're still hung up onto Aquarius, my lovely. So ultimately, because you're still and your cords have not been cut with Aquarius, nobody else is going to be able to come on in, sweetie. Nobody. How do you shake them, right? Oh, sweetie. You could do a cord cutting spell. I could do one for you. Other than that, what you could really do, well, hello, Watson. You're absolutely right, sweetie. It is weird. I'm going to have to say, and I did a part of your reading already, Watson. You're at the very beginning of the live. I'm going to finish up with the messages in a few moments. Yeah, you were partially a Watson. I'm going to say altogether over here, my beautiful Asha, the best thing for you would be to do a cord cutting type of white magic, if you will. And you need to realize what this person is giving to you and what they're not giving to you. You need to, and it's the best thing that I can say to you, you need to think about them as no longer a potential. You need to think about you, what you want, what you deserve. Where you are at this moment is not into a place where you're happy, is not what you want. You want new love, you want novelty, you want change. And if you keep hanging on to Aquarius, you're not quite going to get that. What you need to know is Aquarius is not quite the right person for you. at the right moment. So you need to let go of him because he's not giving anything good to you. What he's actually doing is blocking you from moving on forward and meeting new people that could bring beautiful things into your world. So maybe try a cud courting spell. They're really easy to fulfill. Other than that, it's going to take a little bit of time, but you know, with time, things will move on forward and you will be able to let go, my sweetie. What I need you to do is to let down your barriers, to let new people in, because there are some people that are around you who could be highly interested, but you're not quite capturing those signals because you're still kind of hooked on to somebody else and you're not really interested. How are you doing, Watson, sweetie? Thank you so very much, my beautiful Lilith. Thank you so very much, Lilith, also. All right, so I don't see any new love over here, Asha, for the moment, sweetie. I see some people who are interested in you coming on up into the following 2 to 3 months, but I need you to be open in order to receive their love, in order to receive their blessings and what they have to offer towards you, sweetie. Beautiful Paula, a general reading for October. Let's go for it. And yes, as Lilith says, please do be careful for your questions, sweetie, per donation. So let's go and find out what's coming up for you into the month of October. Thank you, my beautiful Asha. Sending you a beautiful big hug, sweetie. Thank you, Lilith. You've got it. You definitely do, sweetie. So, Paula, general reading for October. What are we getting? Difficult decisions who seem to be coming on up. Some delays that seem to be there. I feel as though sometimes some things seem a little bit unfair. Altogether, I am going to have to say over here that we have a lot of talk, but not necessarily any action. And I kind of feel like we're a little bit stuck into the past. I feel as though you're stuck into the past. I feel as though she is a little bit stuck into the past also. So I'm going to have to say over here, October is a little bit of a crazy month where there's a lot of changes, but there's a lot of being stuck into the past, a lot about thinking about the past and needing to think about that past in order to move on forward, but needing to let go of the past at the same time. Thank you so very much, Asha. Sending you so much love, sweetie. You're going to be just fine, my lovely. How is ex-Leo girlfriend doing? Let's go find. So here we go. How is ex-Leo girlfriend doing? She's doing quite fine from what I can see at this moment over here. She is contemplating. She is thinking. She is wondering. She is trying to figure out what her next step is going to be. Other than that, though, this is pretty much what I am seeing over here, sweetie. So she is thinking. She is wondering what her next step is going to be and how she is actually going to be doing it. I do see over here that we do have that reaching on out. So she is going to be reaching on out towards you, but things are still a little bit iffy into her own mind. Is she happy or dating anybody else right now? Is she happy? Yes. Is she dating anybody else? I'm going to have to say a no onto this one. She is not dating anybody else, but she does seem to be quite happy, sweetie. Let's go and see with the pendulum. So here we go. I want to know, is ex-girlfriend Leo happy? Yes. Is ex-girlfriend Leo dating at this moment? And that is a no. Let's go see over here, Watson, for your messages, sweetie. So let's go over here. So did Elizabeth go to Sedona? You remember her saying her dad wanted her to go up there with them. Maybe she took a vacation and that's why she hasn't been at work. Well, that could be, sweetie. Let's go find out. So, did Elizabeth go to Sedona? Did Elizabeth go to Sedona? All right, Two of Pentacles, a reverse position, Ace of Wands, followed on out over here by our Two of Swords. I'm going to have to say over here, I know that her dad would like her to do so, but I don't really feel as though that is where she has gone. So I will say no, sweetie. I know if that was the case, you'd absolutely love it, right? Let's go see over here what we've got. So let's go see how is Elizabeth and the type of messages that are coming on out. Hello, my beautiful Z. Nice to see you. So here we go. I know, another tower moment once, and it's absolutely horrible, is it not? Z, my beautiful, I will be with you in just a few moments, my lovely. Thank you for your donation, sweetie. So, how is she feeling right now? My Page of Wands, she's not wanting to reach out. My Knight of Cups over here is telling me that she is looking, she is waiting, she is wanting for some type of an offering. My Moon is telling me that she's not wanting to talk about her emotions, that she is afraid to speak about her emotions at this moment because she's still a little bit lost into everything that is going on. Ultimately, what she really wants is what everybody wants. She wants happiness, sweetie. I know, you're always getting tower moments. We keep getting them over and over and over. Thank you, Paula. So Ziyang and Paula, you guys are coming in up in just a few moments. Elizabeth, energy towards you, and is she thinking about you? Let's go see. Elizabeth, energy towards you, and is she thinking about you? And since you're here, I'm going to put you on pause again because I know that you're listening, and I'm going to go and answer Ziyang and Paula. So Elizabeth, energy towards you, and is she thinking about you? So as for the energy, she is wanting a beautiful fresh start. She is thinking about you. She's thinking about new beginnings. She's thinking about offering. She's thinking about what it is that she could actually offer you and wondering if you would be interested in what she has to offer to you. My Three of Cups over here is telling me that at this moment, there's no time for celebration. It is not that time. It is not that moment. But it is something that she's thinking about. So is she thinking about you? Absolutely. She is thinking about what it is that she has to offer you and if you would actually like what she does have to offer to you. So she is thinking about you, sweetie. Her energy is looking towards the future, but I kind of feel like it's almost like she's wondering if what she has to offer you, is it good enough? Is that going to be good enough for you? All right, I'm going to put you on pause now, sweetie. Let's go and see Ziyang, KD's current feelings. What is it that you should look forward to in your connection, and is he dating anybody else? Well, let's go see, first of all, if he's dating anybody else. And how are you doing, my beautiful Ziyang? How are you feeling today, sweetie? I know, but you're our beautiful knight once, and it doesn't lie, sweetie. If we could clone you to be every single man onto this earth, we would. I'd clone you into David. I would, seriously. Yes, you would take it, right? Okay, so Ziyang, let's go see, is he dating anybody else at this moment? So, is he dating anybody else? I am getting over here a tower moment, a reverse position. I'm also getting that it could be quite conflictual. I feel as though he is not dating anybody else. I am going to say, though, that I do feel like there is somebody that does kind of interest him, but nothing seems to be happening out of that. We seem to think that there's going to be a lot of conflict, a lot of trouble, and so we're not really moving upon it. So is he actually dating anybody else? I will say a no onto that one, my beautiful Z Yang. For the moment, it's a definite no. And let me go and validate for you with our pendulum since we are at it. We want to know over here, is KD dating anybody else? And that is a no for the moment, my lovely. Let's go and see what is it that you should look forward to into your connection and what the feelings are. I'm actually going to move over here. So, what is it that you should look forward to into your connection? Okay, so I'm getting over here somebody who is very strong-minded. I'm getting that you might have somewhat of a little bit of a pause though. But even during this pause, I want you to know that we're still thinking about you, that we're still not letting go of you. We still want that beautiful victory, and we still want to develop a beautiful, clear plan with you, and we want to work towards it. So if you're feeling as though he's a little bit distant right now, like there's a little bit something going on, this is it. This could be a little bit of that distance that you could be feeling, but I want you to know there's not an actual ending. There's not actually anything bad that seems to be coming out of it, my beautiful Z Yang. I actually feel as though we do love you into our current feelings. We are thinking about you. We are looking towards a future, and we are wanting to learn from this relationship. We're wanting to put more time into this relationship also in order to make it blossom. So I'm going to say at this moment, we want even more. This is the direction that we are taking towards into this relationship. I just kind of feel as though we need to leave it a little bit more time. So if the energy stays as it is, what should you look forward to into our connection? You should actually be looking forward to more grounding, more connection, more closeness, and looking towards that future, sweetie. So you should actually be looking towards a relationship where you're not going to be wondering, what's going on? What is he thinking? Does he want to be with me? And so on. Hello, beautiful Jasmine. Thank you so very much for your donation. And I did receive your questions, my lovely. I'll be with you momentarily. Z Yang, if there's anything else I can do for you, please do let me know. Paula, will you be dating or a relationship soon? When and with who? Somebody new? Why is she happy? Okay. So, will Paula be into a relationship soon? With who and when? So, will Paula be into a relationship soon? Soon, yes, but not too soon. So, thank you, my beautiful Z Yang. Sending you so much love, my sweetie. I'm going to actually have to say over here, I'm going to say within the following 3 to 4 weeks. So, it is somewhat soon. It is going to be with your ex-girlfriend, Leo. There is no doubt about it over here. It is not going to be somebody new. It is really just going to be a decision that's finally going to have to be made. Now, why is she ultimately happy? Why is she happy? I believe she deserves to be happy, sweetie, for no good reason. But let's go and find out. Why is she happy? So, for Paula, why is she happy? Why is she happy? Honestly, she just really wants to get rid of the negativity, what I think is perfect. I tell that to my kids all the time. They argue all the time, and I tell them, stop the negativity. It is not giving you anything good whatsoever. So this is what I have to say, my lovely. I'm definitely going to have to say to you that she's feeling happy because she doesn't want to be sad. It gives absolutely nothing to nobody to be sad, to be stuck into the past. So she's trying to do the very best as she can. She's not depressed. She's just happy because life is what it is. And she's slowly starting to figure things out. I know, right? What's and weird. Yesterday was crazy, and today, shoosh, it's like really, really quiet. It's crazy. So let's go and see over here. Will Paula be dating soon? Will Paula be dating soon? Will Paula be into a relationship soon? It sure is, my beautiful Jasaz. You can go for it, sweetie. Nice to see you again. Welcome back to the channel, lovely. When and who? Who is this going to be? Is it going to be ex-girlfriend Leo? And that is a yes. And, well, that's really all I have to say. I will ask. Wait, I will ask. When is ex-girlfriend Leo going to be reaching on out to Paula? When is she going to be reaching on out? Please do let me know, Pendulum. And I am getting over here somewhere around mid-October, sweetie. So mid-October is going to be your answer. Nothing has really changed over here, my lovely. Let's go and see my dear friend Jasmine. Let's go see Jasmine. What do we have over here for Jasmine? And I will be back with you, Hanson. So here's Jasmine. Oh, I love that. Yes, yes, yes. You went for the apple picking. Okay. That is nice. Congratulations. You like the idea and you're going to do it. Good for you. An internship in Arizona to be a real assistant director for training, but you don't plan to live in this hometown forever. Not for the next 2 years. How will this current acting assistant director position benefit you currently? Let's go and see, my lovely. Good for you, beautiful. I'm glad for you, lovely. That is beautiful. So let's go and find out. So today you went apple picking. And let's go and see. Honestly, over here, I feel as though it can be really, really quite good for you. And I'm going to say go for it 100%, such as you do plan on going forward with it. It is absolutely fantastic. I feel like it's going to change your mind. It's going to give you different objectives. It's going to give you different things. You're going to want to push yourself even further. I love it all the way through. It just gives you a little bit more of a position. It allows also, you know, who to maybe want to get closer to you a little bit because maybe you know a little bit more, or maybe you're a little bit more interesting because of this. So I'm going to say it is lovely. I absolutely do love the idea altogether. So please do go for it. I don't feel as though the fact that you're not going to be into that town forever is not really going to change anything. Now, you could use this, course, you could use this time, you can use all of this towards a future employment or a future class that you could be taking. It's just going to give you a different type of skills. And I feel for that it is 100% perfect, sweeties. So I feel like it's going to benefit you into the future. As much as into right now, I feel like people into your class are going to take you a little bit more seriously. They're going to question you. They're going to be asking you a lot of different questions. And I really, really just feel as though into the future, even if you do change towns, if you go to a class, you're going to be able to get maybe some type of position of the such. Some of them might actually pay you some actual money, sweetie. So I'm going to say go for it. It's going to be good as much for yourself, as much socially as maybe even financially. Question number 2. Okay. Let me go and see that. So question number 2 over here for Jasmine. Let's go and find your answer. So how are we feeling towards all of this? You know what? It's kind of interesting. I feel like we want to hold on to you. I feel as though maybe you've changed a little bit positions over here. We want to explore. We're interested into the whole thing, but I kind of feel like you're taking a little bit of a different position, and this could become actually a little bit confusing into his mind because he's wondering, do you have an extra contact? Do you have a little extra something that he doesn't necessarily have? Or do you have extra power right now that he doesn't have? So you've kind of moved on from being somebody who is at the exact same level as him as somebody who might be a little bit of a superior to him. So I don't really feel as though it's going to change all that much into your relationship, but it still is there a little bit. Anyways, there's a little bit of doubt, wondering, what is this going to change? We don't quite know what it's going to change, but into his mind, he's wondering, will this position change anything with the way that you are and the way that you act with him? Question number 3, a general reading. Let's go for it. Question number 3, general reading. Let's go over here. And here we go. Okay. So what do we get into your general reading? Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently, by the way, and once, and I will get to the rest of your reading, sweetie. So a general reading. Let's go for it. You're like kind of getting your reading in pieces tonight. Knight of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, followed out by our World. Also getting over here our Hanged Man and our Page of Swords. So I'm going to say for the following week or so, what seems to be coming out through for you is really not all that much. I feel like somebody might be a little bit restless, and it seems to be a man. I feel as though we might be a little bit unpredictable. But altogether, you, yourself, you're feeling good. You're feeling complete. You're feeling happy. You feel like you're onto your path and you're moving exactly where it is that you want to go. There's a certain stagnation into your life, though, that brings you somewhat comfortable. It brings you somewhat of a certain amount of I'm being comfortable and another amount of I'm a little bit uncomfortable at the same time. Why? Because I feel like you would like to tweak a couple little things into your life, sweetie. But that is going to come with time. I feel like new ideas are coming into your life. It's about new learning. It's about new things. It's about being curious. So it's going to be a very curious week for you where you seem to actually be learning quite a few things. So my beautiful, I'm going to say altogether a pretty good week coming on up for you. On number 4, you would like to plan, yes, from your hometown. Maybe next year, your goal that you had wanted since COVID was to move to the country, but then COVID happened, right? And maybe moving to Italy as you're going there for your birthday. You will see if it's convenient. Will you be moving next year as you also have 2 more years? I got to move places too. Be careful with moving to Italy, sweetie. It can be quite complex, you know, because I know just studies are really, really complex because I was in Italy and I was studying in France at the time being. And I know that you need to have like 10,000 euros into your bank account. And there's like a bunch of different things. So I never really looked into the actual moving part. I was into the studying part. I did live there for like 5 years, but I kept on coming back to my hometown every year or so, and it just kind of renewed itself. So I didn't really have to go for that actual moving permit and working permit. So it's a complex situation, and I feel also, I'm just going to put a warning out for you because I've been to Italy. It is absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous, but I just want you to make sure that that is a place that you want to be, because there's a whole difference, like anywhere into the world, between visiting a place that you think is enchanting and perfect and beautiful and living into that place. When you live into it, you see the corruption. There's a lot of corruption. You see a lot of what goes along that is different than when you see it and into the tourist's eyes. So I'm just going to put a little bit of a warning for you onto that. I just want you to make sure that you look out for it, because living there and vacationing is really two completely different things. So that being said, let me go and answer your question. So you would like to know over here, you would like to plan, yes, to move from your hometown maybe next year. Okay. And you did some research. Okay, so is it convenient for you to move next year? You have 2 more years, right? Okay. I kind of feel like there's going to be delays. There's going to be some stalling. There's going to be a lot of things that are kind of coming into the play that are going to create a certain imbalance, that are going to create some obstacles for you. So I'm going to say it's not going to be all that easy. If you want to do it, you definitely can. No doubt about it. You move on forward and you go for it, sweetie. Everything is going to be possible. But please do know that there will be some delays. Maybe to Italy, maybe to moving to the country. Everything is possible for you, sweetie. You just choose your path. You go and you move on forward towards it. I'm going to say yes for any place that you want to go, sweetie. I don't see any problem whatsoever. The only thing that I'm seeing is that there are going to be some delays. May it be permits, maybe because you can't find a place, maybe because of a work. There's certain delays that are going to be coming into play, but it's a little bit too far to see at this moment. So we're going to have to leave a little bit more time, sweetie. I'm going to move on forward over here. Jasas, thank you so very much, my lovely. Katie, also, my lovely. Thank you so very much, my beautiful. I'm going to actually go and see what's going on with Jasas. And I know that Jasas was before Katie. And then I'm going to go and see our beautiful friend Katie over here. I'll be with you guys just momentarily. I'm just going to answer my quizzes to get back into my PayPal account. And here we go. All right. Okay, so I have Jasas, I have Julie, and I have Carrie. Then I'm going to move on forward to our beautiful Katie. So let's go for Jasas. We are in PayPal at this moment, guys. Thank you so very much for waiting. So let's go and see what your question is over here, my lovely. Okay, let me go and see, sweetie. I'm going to actually go and start to see if there's any third parties or anything of the such, okay? So we are with our beautiful friend over here, Jasas. Here we go. So, is there any third party whatsoever is the very first thing that I want to go know, and then I'm going to go and answer your other questions, my lovely. It is nice of you to join us again tonight, sweetie. So, any third parties that we can feel. Let's go and find this out. Page of Cups over here, followed out by our Nine of Cups. Not getting all that much happiness, getting some conflicts over here. Are there any third parties? Yes or no? It's a definite no. There is absolutely no doubt into my mind, into my soul. There is no third party whatsoever, sweetie. So, as for the third parties, anybody else involved, we can definitely forget about that. And I will ask my pendulum to try to give you a second type of answer, if you will. So I do want to know over here for Jasas, I want to know, is there any third party that is involved over here with Maya? And that is a no, my sweetie. Now, let's go and see over here what her energies are towards you. Are they positive? Are they negative in terms of communication? Let's go find out. We're going to be using a different deck for that one. And I'm actually going to move on forward to this one because it's been so truthful to me lately. Here we go. So, what are her energies towards you? Positive or negative? positive or are they negative? Well, what do we have that is popping on out? We do seem to have a little bit of some unpleasant memories that I can see over here, but we are grieving a lot. We do have a big loss over here where we are grieving. We don't really feel like it's a time for celebration altogether, but we do want to have some success. We do want to move on forward towards you. I feel like we want to change cycles over here. I feel like we just kind of want to go with the flow. We don't want to have to battle anymore. We don't want to have to fight anymore. We just want to happen what needs to be happened, and that is it. So I am going to say we do have a little bit of a mix. I can't quite say positive and I can't quite say negative because I do have a little bit of negative that seems to be in here, sweetie. But I do have a lot of positive also. So I'm going to say the positive is actually going to outgrow the negative because we don't really have all that much negative. The only negative that I do have is a couple of unpleasant memories here or there. But other than that, we seem to be wanting to go with the flow. We seem to be wanting to be loved, to be cared for, to be wanted. So I am going to say in terms of communication altogether at this moment, we're really juggling, my sweetie. We're really between the yes and we're between the no. Do we do it or do we don't? Do we or don't we? This is what we're wondering every single day. I'm sorry. What we would ultimately like over here is for you to actually reach on out from what I can see over here, because we feel as though you are a little bit responsible. You are into that position of power and you're the one who is giving this beautiful, solid foundation. So I'm sorry. I swallowed the weird way. I am okay. Hold on. Okay. Notes to oneself. Swallow properly or else you choke. Okay, so I'm so sorry. I am good now. I am back on track. So I am going to say over here, sweetie, that there's no third party and that the communication, I'm sorry, my voice is going to come back. I'm utterly fine. She seems to be wanting some communication that seems to be coming from you, my sweetie. So I am going to say over here, maybe give it a couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, see where all this is going. And maybe then it could be a good time for you maybe to reach on out. I'm not sure that she's actually going to be the one who's going to be reaching out towards you. I really feel like she's the one who is wanting you to reach on out, my sweetie. So just give it a little bit more time. See where all of this is going to bring you. See where all of this is going to move on to your path. There's no blockages as per se into this relationship. We do have a couple little memories that just kind of trigger us a little bit, but nothing much more. Nothing to say that we want to block the relationship or anything of the such. So I'm going to say, try to keep this open. Try to think positive. Try to manifest. And within the following 2 to 3 weeks, if you don't really hear anything on back, it could maybe be a good idea to either check into the energy again or to start maybe reaching on out into a very soft kind of way to see how she is doing. But there is no third party. There's nobody else involved into this relationship. She is still thinking about you. She still does love you. She's just kind of into the in-between. She's caught up into her emotions and just kind of wishing sometimes that you would be the one who would reach out, because it would just kind of be easier here, sweetie. My beautiful Julie, you're going to be up next, sweetie. Hello to Libra. So nice to see you, Libra. Nice to see you. Thank you for your beautiful donation. I'll be with you in just a few moments. Lovely. All right. You're right, Carrie. Lilith and Juanson, they are a hilarious couple altogether. Seriously. Just ask. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Okay, sweetie? In the meanwhile, our beautiful Julie, I don't have your question, my lovely. Where are you? Okay, so I actually need our beautiful Julie over here through PayPal to leave her question. Julie, please do go for it, sweetie. And to the meanwhile, I'm going to go and answer over here Carrie. So I need Julie by PayPal to post her question, and I'm going to move over to Carrie into the meanwhile. And then I will be with Julie, moving on forward to Katie and Libra. I'm sorry. I say Libra, but it's Libra. It is my French that is popping on out. So, yes, how was my day? My day was pretty good. I tried to do some Halloween decorations, but I was very unsuccessful at the whole thing because I went into the shed. I believe you call it a shed. We call it a cabanon. And David put stuff like all the way up onto the second shelf. My dear gosh. There's like Christmas trees up there. There's all different kind of stuff. I'm afraid of heights. I'm not getting up on no ladders. So I was very unsuccessful. I put the decorations that I bought recently into the house, and I scared my dog with our spider that jumps up and scares you. That was hilarious. Other than that, I didn't do all that much, sweetie. I was taking care of the lawn and everything else. So, but my day was good. I hope your day was good, and I hope your eye is feeling better, my sweetie. Let's go see. Same questions as the last few days. Let's go for it. And I'm going to be looking for a beautiful Julie. There you are, my Julie. I got you. Thank you so very much. So you are Julie NZ. I will be with you right after Carrie, okay? So Carrie, what do I got for you? It's a shed, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shed. All right. I don't know. To my mind, a shed just kind of seems, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. A shed just kind of seems like a little bit of a shack to me. I don't know. Anyways, I was into the shed and I went to look for Halloween decorations, and I was very unpleasantly surprised because David just put, stuff all over the place. I've got sleds and I've got all different kind of stuff into way of my Halloween decorations, and I'm not getting up on no ladder to go get it. So it's his job tomorrow. That's what I decided. Tomorrow he must go up there and he must go and get all those Halloween decorations up behind all those Christmas decorations. Yes, because I need to start decorating. You will wait 2 to 3 weeks and check energies with you again and go from there. Absolutely perfect, my beautiful Gisaz. In the meanwhile, I'm sending you so much love. A big, big hug, sweetie. Keep on manifesting. Things are going to be just fine, sweetie. All right, so let's go see. Your left eye is a bit better, but the other one you're most worried about. But left eye has a lot. Oh my gosh, sweetie. And how's that little girl of yours doing, sweetie? Is she in a hospital? What's going on? We are with Katie at this moment. Not with Katie, but with Carrie. Moving on forward after to Julie, Katie, and Libby. So here we go. What do we have? Okay, my beautiful. He doesn't want any problems anymore. He doesn't want any problems. He doesn't want to have to wonder about it. He doesn't want to have any of those problems whatsoever. What he is looking for right now, he is looking within. He was trying to find his answers within. Nothing really else is what he is doing right now. He's not interested in anything else. He wants love. He wants progress. He wants progress into his life. He doesn't want any challenges. He doesn't want any problems anymore. It is not something that is interesting him. I feel as though he has gone through that and nothing really much can be there, right? It's not a problem, Julie. Don't be sorry, sweetie. Julie, absolutely not, my sweetie. Everything is perfect, Julie. I'm going to be with you in like 2 minutes, okay, lovely? Everything you did was perfect. Please don't be sorry, lovely. I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful, we're looking within. We feel as though sometimes we have made some poor choices, my beautiful Carrie. Sometimes we feel like we feel like our relationship is a little bit unbalanced. We feel as though sometimes we're not really able to take responsibility. We're not able to move on forward into the responsibilities that we would like to have neither. It becomes a little bit of a problem. We would like to have some progress, but we're not really necessarily getting the progress that we would like. So what I'm really trying to say over here, my beautiful Carrie, is that he does love you. He wants more. He wants progress. He wants a lot of things, such as you do, but we just don't really know how to go and get it. We don't know how to move on forward with it, sweetie. There's my beautiful Kevin. How are you doing, handsome? Nice to see you. Well, hello, Valerie. Nice to see you also, lovely. Okay, so let's go for a love reading, Kevin. I thought you were taking a pause. I thought you were thinking about yourself is what you told me. I think I need to take some time for myself. All right, you changed your mind. You're sore. Why you sore? Why you sore, Katie? What happened to you, sweetie? Did you say sore or score? No, you wrote score. All right. Okay, it's not that you're sore. I'm like, what did you do? Why are you sore? Okay. You're at home with your parents for the weekend. Oh, I love that, Kevin. I know. You're not yourself, right? All right, I get it. You're with your parents and everything seems to kind of come back a little bit into imbalance and you kind of wonder and you're happy to be there, but at the same time, you're really, really wishing that you just got back to school, right? Okay, so, you did not miss your reading, my beautiful Katie. You're up next, sweetie. I have Julie, and I'm with you, lovely. So I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful Carrie, he does still love you. He does still want to be with you, and I have no doubt about it. But you guys do still have a couple little milestones that you have to pass on through in order to get that ultimate victory at the very end of it all. So I'm going to say over here, yes, sometimes we're a little bit distracted. We're distracted about what's going on into our life. We're distracted about different things, wanting and having to make those videos for that friend. We're distracted by a lot of different things, studies, movement, change, relationships. There's a lot going on. And we try to cope as best as we can. So I want you to know that he's doing the very best that he can. He does love you. He does care for you. Let me go see what's going on with those ladies. You needed a break. I'm glad for you, Kevin. You know what? Family always does a great. I love to go see my family. I do. And I have to say, I don't really get bored of them. Really, I don't. I call my mom every single day. Yeah, I don't really get bored of them. There could be some family members that I could get a little bit annoyed by after a certain amount of time. So family is perfect, but maybe for a limited time, a limited amount of time, depending on who your family members are. But I'm glad you're getting to get that break, sweetie. So let's go see over here. I am seeing over here, my beautiful, I do not feel as though he is tweaking and he is doing anything new onto any type of social media. I don't feel like there's anybody new. I still feel like the same old ones are there. They're still kind of taunting him, sweetie, but he's not doing anything in return. So I'm going to say you're good for gold onto that one, lovely. That's it, right? And let's go see if he still wants the same thing. Does he still want to be with you? And does he still want to be married with you? And is this going to be a long-term? Nine of Cups. It is what we're looking for, my sweetie. There is no doubt about it, lovely. We are wanting to be with you. We are tired, though, every once in a while. I'm not going to hide it from you. Every once in a while, kind of like you, we get tired, we get exhausted, we wonder, we have all different kind of questions. But we always come back to the same point that we are happy, that we are in love. This is what we want. This is what we desire. So we, you know what, we are moving into that right place where we are still going to be asking you for that beautiful engagement over here, sweetie. But do not feel weird if he does kind of feel a little bit into a hermit zone, maybe for 2-3 days. It is really him replenishing himself, finding his answers, finding his direction. But you are always into his direction. You're not going anywhere, my lovely. You blocked 99% of them? I would be let down to your parents. Oh. No way. Okay, you know what? Sometimes I'm going to have to say, my beautiful Carrie, sometimes family, they don't quite understand. Sometimes they're not into the right place, sweetie. I'm so sorry, sweetie. You are still struggling with a new time, Lilith? All right. Let's go and see over here for our beautiful Julie, and then I'm moving over to Katie and Libra, followed up by Kevin. So let's go and see over here. Where's my beautiful Julie, who kept saying that she was sorry for no good reason over here? Where is she? Here she is. Your questions are: does Raul love you, and will he move to New Zealand, or should you move on? Also, you have lost some jewelry. Very important too. Can I help you? I'm not too sure about your jewelry, sweetie. It is not my perfect thing, but let me go see what I can find if it seems to be anywhere. We're actually going to start on off over here with Raul. Let's go and see. I hope I'm saying his name well. So, is he going to be moving to New Zealand? New Zealand, my gosh, you are already on to the 26th. You're a day ahead of me, sweetie. You're into a beautiful place, into this world, my lovely. I would love to go scuba diving into your area, my sweetie, but it is so far for me. I think it takes like at least 24 hours of airplane for me to get all the way to your home, sweetie. About how I would love to go and see your fish. They seem absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. I just had to mention it because I am a scuba diver and I do love fish. So let's go for it. Page of Swords, and you just have like this reef that is amazing that I don't have over here. I gotta travel to go get beautiful fish. So here we go. Page of Swords and Pentacles, the Magician. The 4 followed out by the 6 of Pentacles. Kind of interesting. It's a little bit of a mix of everything over here, my beautiful Julie. So, does Raul love you, and will he move to New Zealand? Okay. Does he love you? Yes. Absolutely no doubt about it. Is he going to move to New Zealand? I'm going to take some more questions. Not more questions, but more cards. I feel as though he does want to move to New Zealand, but I feel as though some things might actually be stopping him into some kind of way. So let me go and find that out. And by the way, thank you everybody for joining us tonight into this live. May you be new, or may you be somebody who comes on by, an old soul, an old family member. Welcome to the channel tonight. So let's go and find out. My beautiful Julie NZ. Is he going to be moving? Love you? I have no doubt. It's a definite yes. I will check the pendulum for you also if you would like to. I know that he is looking. I know that he is looking towards moving towards you, our beautiful Queen of Cups over here. And I see that he is moving. I do see that he is moving, my lovely. So you know what? I'm actually going to have to say there could be a couple little delays, but I do feel as though he is going to be moving towards you. So it's a yes. He does love you, and delays there will be, but he is going to be moving close to you. So should you move on? Absolutely not, my lovely. Love is there, and love is coming closer to you. Congratulations, my lovely. Let me go see what's going on with that jewelry, right? What is going on? You have lost some very important jewelry. Again, I'm not too good into the whole looking type of thing, but let me go and find out. Let's put this one over here and let's go see. Do you know where you lost it? Or, well, if you knew where you lost it, you would find it, wouldn't you? Do you know if it has been stolen or if you just kind of lost it, sweetie? Very important to you. Okay, let's go see what I have popping on out over here for you. What seems to be coming on out? Katie, you're next, and Libby also, sweetie. So here we go. Passion, more, okay, arrogance, followed out by personal celebrations, courage. I don't feel as though it has necessarily been stolen from you. I don't know exactly where it is, but I am going to say that it is somewhere. I'm sorry, I live in kilometers, so I'm going to go with kilometers and not miles. I'm going to say it is somewhere into the following 10 kilometers around you, which would most likely be somewhere around not 20 miles, but maybe about 15 miles away from you, sweetie. So, I don't feel as though somebody has necessarily stole it from you. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's not that far from you, sweetie. So if you know anybody who could maybe have it, or anybody that maybe could have borrowed it but not necessarily given on back, or if maybe you have, I don't know, somebody has passed on by, somebody might have taken it, and this was important jewelry coming from a mom or a dad, an uncle, or an aunt, or whatsoever, I'm going to say it's not very far from you, sweetie. I don't feel like it was necessarily stolen. I feel like it was more lost, and I'm going to say it is somewhere close to you. So if you're able to look around, you might be able to find it, sweetie. I'm sorry, I can't say all that much more for the jewelry, my lovely, but I know that in love, you're good and beautiful things are coming towards you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, my lovely. I think it's something of the such, right? I think so. Let me just go see over here. Let's go make sure. I'm going to be moving on forward to our beautiful Katie right now. I'm just going to go and log myself back in and make sure that everything is okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. So let me just go see that I am up to par and everything is okay over here. And Katie, you're next. Okay, so I have an Anne. Oh, well, but hello, beautiful. Nice to see you, Anne. I remember replying to you into an email today. Nice to see you, my lovely. So Anne is going to be up next into a few moments, okay? Anne, by PayPal. Thank you so very much, my lovely. I've got your donation. I will be with you momentarily. So let's go for Katie. I believe that you have, let's go see. Well, actually, you have one question. So Katie, will your date on October 9th change something between you and Jay? Let's go find out. So will your date on October 19th change something between you and Jay? Libra is next. My French is playing games with me tonight. Followed on out by Kevin, and then we're going to go and see our beautiful Anne. All right, hold on. I do have a card over here that seems to be into a position that it should not be into. Oh, here we go. All right. So here we go for our beautiful Katie. Will your date on October 19 change something between you and Jay? Really? Seriously? Lola, thank you so very much, sweetie. We're going to put a timestamp over here at 1:07 and 45 seconds for Katie. 1:07:45 for Katie. For Katie, thank you so very much, my beautiful love, my friend. Thank you, sweetie. So let's go see over here. Will your date on October 19 change anything between you guys? Actually, you know what? I feel like it's going to be a little bit of an unpredictable kind of date. Interesting, isn't it? I don't really feel like everything is going to go as it should be. I feel like you're actually going to be having more strength. I feel like you're going to be getting more answers than you would like to. I feel like this is definitely going to be changing things, and it is going to be giving you a new idea. It is going to be giving you a fresh start. I feel like your date onto October 19th is actually going to give you more stability. I feel like something is either going to be offered to you, or maybe you're going to actually be able to get a little bit of an extra, a little something more that's going to make you believe and make you think. Hello, Yvonne, and thank you, sweetie. Make you believe and think into the future. And I feel like this is going to be beautiful for you guys. So will it change anything? I'm going to have to say yes, because I feel like this date is going to be a little bit a moment, a life changer, if you will. I feel like it's going to be more clarifying. We're going to have more strength to talk about the things that are necessary to talk about. And because of that, we're going to be able to actually open up some doors. And we're going to let some emotions come on in. We're going to get some reality come on in. And because of that reality, we're going to be getting some more clarity. And you're going to know more which path you're taking, which seems to be a path with him. So I'm going to actually say a yes. It's actually going to solidify more the relationship altogether, my beautiful Katie. I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. Libra. Why do I keep saying Libra tonight? In French, it's Libra, right? I don't know. Okay, is your ex-boyfriend Terry a Pisces in a relationship? Let's go and start and see that. Thank you so very much for waiting, by the way, and thank you for your donations, sweetie. So, is your ex-boyfriend Terry Pisces into a relationship? Yes or no? Let's go and find out. You refuse to see him until the 19th. All right. Why do you refuse to see him until the 19th, my beautiful Katie? What is happening onto the 19th? I know you miss him. Why? What's going on onto the 19th, Katie? Is it somebody's birthday or an anniversary or something of the such? Can you ask this? Will Terry and you be going on to a trip? You can, my beautiful. No problem. I will check that out for you, my beautiful Libby. So let's start with, is your ex-boyfriend Terry a Pisces in a relationship? We're going to start off with that one. Are we into a relationship at this moment? From what I am getting within the cards right now, I'm going to have to say a definite no. There is a no onto this one. No doubt about it. I will validate with you for the pendulum before I actually move on forward to your other questions. And don't worry, I will not forget about the extra question that you just added. So I want to know for Libby, is Libby's ex-boyfriend, Terry, a Pisces, is he into a relationship at this moment? And that is a no. I want to know, before I actually do the pendulum of here, I want to go and check out in the cards, will your ex-boyfriend and you get back together into a relationship? We're going to go over here. So, will your ex-boyfriend and you get back into a relationship? Will you get back into a relationship? My Eight of Cups reverse, followed by my King of Wands. All right. It's kind of interesting. I feel as though we don't really want to go anywhere, but we do have some problems that we need to discuss about. We do have some things that we need to figure on out. And I feel as though if we're able to talk and we're able to figure these things out, I'm going to actually say yes. So will your ex-boyfriend get back together into a relationship? I'm actually going to have to say yes, sweetie. You're going to have to talk some things through. Some things are going to be a little bit more difficult to talk through. They're not going to necessarily be easy. But I feel like there's a want, there is a way, and there is a will. And I feel like clarity is coming on in. And an actual beginning seems to be happening again. So I will say a yes onto that one. And if so, will it be by the end of the year? And how does he feel about you? Well, let's go see if it's going to be by the end of the year, how he feels about you. And then let's go and see if you're going to be going on to a trip. So, if so, is it going to be by the end of the year? Will it be by the end of the year? Okay, Ace of Wands over here. I'm not going to stop there. Here we go. 8 of Pentacles. I am absolutely loving. Followed out by our beautiful Empress. You know what, my beautiful? I am going to have to say it is a yes. By the end of the year, I'm going to say most likely in November or maybe beginning of December maximum, sweetie. I feel as though unless the energy changes, it could be before, it could be later, but unless anything changes, I'm definitely going to have to say yes over here. So much love sent out to you, Julie. So I will say for my beautiful Libby over here, it is a yes, my beautiful, before the end of the year. Now, how does he feel about you? Let's go and find that out. Actually, this is not the deck that I want. I want to move on forward to, yes, this one. How does he feel about you? And you met him in Argentina. Oh, congratulations, my beautiful Julie. It is a beautiful love, romance, beautiful story, sweetie. Good for you. Relationships that are apart are, you know, that are a distance are not always easy, but they are definitely possible. I've been through it. I've done it before. I know that it's possible. You're happy with the answer, Livy. All right, let's continue. Here we go. I'm going to say, how does he feel about you right now? We're getting new ideas. We're getting new plans. We're getting new, I'm not going to say new emotions. We're just seeing the emotions have always been there. They have not died off. They have not, you know, gone anywhere. But we're getting new ideas, new ways of trying to reach out towards you. So this is about looking for that ultimate happiness with you. It's about contemplation. It's about being with oneself. And to the meanwhile, I want you to rest assured that he is not with anybody else. This is about you are that beautiful secret love that he holds. He needs to have more balance into this relationship, though. He needs to balance things out. It is so very important for him. So whenever you do meet again and you do figure things out, it's really important to try to find a certain equilibrium between love and life and work and everything all together. Other than that, he's got beautiful unconditional love towards you, sweetie. Let me go see if you're going to be going on to a trip with him. And let me go see when it was exactly. Hold on. Let me go back to your question. So, will Terry and you be going on to a trip for your birthday? Let's go find that out. Will Terry and you be going on to a trip onto your birthday? My dear Kevin, you're up next, sweetie, followed by Yvonne and Paula. So let's go find this out. Will you be going on to a trip together for your birthday? Okay. What are we getting? I'm getting over here my Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting some wants. I'm getting some desires. But I'm going to have to say no onto this one, sweetie. I don't feel as though, I don't know when your birthday is. I'm going to say it's not necessarily going to be possible. Not because we don't want to. There's just some things that are coming into the way that are not going to make it possible. So the want and the desire are there, but the possibility of it happening, I'm going to have to say a no onto that one. So, but for the rest of your reading, it is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, my sweetie. Libby, I thank you for waiting. I thank you for joining us tonight. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. I'm so glad that you got beautiful answers. I'm sending you so much love. Keep on hoping. Keep that manifestation open. Beautiful things are coming your way, sweetie. Let me know if you have any other questions. You can let me know into the chat area, sweetie. You say he needs to heal himself, right? Not stolen. They are rings into a bag, right? And you're in your home. Yeah. And they were your mom's. Oh, sweetie. Oh, well, that could be what's going on, my beautiful Libby. He could be busy with that, and that's why he's not able to go. He's not able to do so, sweetie. I know that the want and the desire are there. I just don't feel like he's going to be able to do so. Thank you, sweetie. Sending you so much love. Kevin, you would like a general and a love reading. You're so cute. Honestly, you are. Let's go see. So let's go and find out what is going on. First of all, into your general, and then let's go for the love reading. All right. So general. For our dear friend Kevin, what is happening to you? Let's go see. Other than being at home with the people that you love, but that kind of drive you crazy every once in a while, right? Let's go find it out. So, it is nice to resource ourselves with family every once in a while. I love to be around my mom and my dad. I really do. It's just kind of different. I go around now with my kids. It's just a different type of vibe. It's a different type of thing, but I always love having my parents around. Yeah, I know, right? You're curious with the cards. Let's go and find out. So, thank you so very much, Livy. I appreciate it, sweetie. I am getting over here some mental conflict. Kevin! Mental conflict. Unexpected changes in something that is financial. Emotionally, you are drained, Kevin. You know when you told me that you need to take a pause, you need to take a little bit of a break, and I said, why not? Go for it. It could be a good thing for you. I feel like you need to listen to what you said that you were going to do, and I said it could be a good idea. You're emotionally drained right here. Too many things are going on. It's a little bit too chaotic into your world right now, so it's good that you're away. It's good that you get to spend some time with family. They're going to be able to recharge your batteries up. I'm seeing over here that you want a lot of things. You do. You want a lot of things. You want to see things differently, but it's like everything is always put on pause, right? You always have to wait. You have to wait. You have to wait. You have to wait for the sexy guy to approach you. You have to wait. You always have to wait for something. And I don't really feel as though you like waiting all that much. Nobody really likes waiting, do they now, Kevin? And when you get back to school, you're going to prioritize yourself more. That is perfect. I think that is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I know this is about you recharging, and I think that is great. Seriously, you've got to be home. You got to get back to source. You got to be with mom. You got to be with dad, and you've just got to relax, sweetie. Go into your bedroom, the one that you used to be in, and just relax. Think about the past. Think about the good times, and think of where you are right now and everything that you have accomplished so far, and be so proud of yourself for doing so and everything that you have done. Even though, you know, you might be stressed, you might have your own challenges, be proud of yourself. And when you get back to school, you're going to be recharged. You're going to be ready to start off again, but 100%, sweetie. I know that you want things to move, you know, faster. I know that you do. And I can see it over here. I'm going to say, don't give up, okay? You can't really make anything move faster. You can't make anything go the way that you necessarily want it to. You can do little steps every here and there, but nothing much more, sweetie. So I'm going to say, do as much as you can. Other than that, you got to be yourself. You've got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your studies, and whatever happens just kind of happens, right? But you know yourself. You have to take care of yourself, of your own balance right now. So, and this is what I'm seeing over here. I feel like you need to find a little bit of a new perspective. I don't see anything bad happening to you, by the way. I don't see anything of the such. I just feel as though this is a time for you to be responsible. It's a time for you to stand, to take position, and to move on forward with your beliefs and your wants, and to really just be that much more stronger, sweetie. Other than that, I'm going to say that things are fairly good. Yeah, I know. So I'm glad for you. I don't see anything bad. Absolutely not. It's about you replenishing, and it's about you starting anew when you do get back. So everything seems to be absolutely perfect over here. You're kind of staying into your own lane, and that's perfect like that, Kevin. We don't always want to be into other people's lanes, right? When we get into other people's lanes, sometimes it gets conflictual. It's not a bad way, but you're putting yourself first, which is, I feel, what you should always do in life. Often we kind of put ourselves second, Kevin, and that's what gets us in trouble. Seriously. We always put ourselves second and third and fourth and fifth, depending on where you are into your relationship and where you are into life. And if you put yourself way too far back, you end up losing yourself. You don't know where you are anymore. You don't know who you are. And you've sacrificed for everybody, but you've actually done nothing for yourself. You end up being lost. So good for you for doing so. Let me go and give you a love reading, see what's coming on up for you. Yvonne is next, followed up by Paula. So let's go for the love reading. Let's go find out. Let me just go back over here. Okay. And things will be good again, Kevin. That's just really the cycle of life, right? You get the ups and you get the downs. Sometimes you get the middle parts. The middle parts are pretty good. The downs, they're sucky, sweetie. Let's go see. So, Queen of Cups followed out by our Eight of Pentacles. Also getting our Eight of Cups reverse position, followed out by our Five of Cups. I'm going to have to say, love-wise, I don't necessarily see a lot that is unblocking over here. And you say you do school, like, that's it, right? You do like school and you do like learning. I just kind of feel for you, Kevin, that it's a lot about mixing everything together, right? It's the social part, it's the dating part, it's everything that just kind of goes along with it that just kind of seems a little bit, sometimes overwhelming, sometimes a little bit complicated. We're a little bit lost into all that, but it is so normal, Kevin. You're at a time, you're at a phase where everything is a little bit confused, and it's just absolutely normal that it is confused. I'm going to say you have to navigate through it as best as you can. What I can actually see over here for you, my lovely, is that I want you over here to, I want you to take, you know how we were saying that you need to take some time for yourself, you need to take a little bit of time to be in pause. This is what it is. You're absolutely right. Love-wise, you're hoping, you're wishing, you're looking for something, you're willing to put all the effort in, but you're not quite finding the person that is right for you at this moment, okay? You're not finding that person. You're not finding that clarity. You're not getting the answers that you would like to have. So I'm going to say it's actually really, really important for you right now to take a little bit of a pause. As you were saying, focus onto yourself. Whenever that time is right, it will happen. In the meanwhile, I'm not saying to actually forget about those connections altogether. Keep those connections alive. Keep connecting with these people. Keep seeing these people. But at some point, you will see that something is simply going to open up for you, and that will be the time for you to jump on in. That is going to be the perfect time. At this moment, I don't really feel like it's the right time. I feel like you need to concentrate onto yourself. And into a month or two, I feel like that is actually going to be a time for you to blossom. It's going to be a time for you to have some type of relationship that's going to be more important into your life. That's going to surface up, sweetie. Let me know, my lovely, if there's anything else I can do for you, Kevin. I did not do your reading yet, Paula. I'm with Yvonne, and then I'm going to be with you. Okay, sweetie? That dream was a house. What was the dream? Was it your dream, your ex? What does he feel and think about you? You say your dream, because I'm with you right now, my beautiful Yvonne. There was a house, and you had stayed in with your daughter, as well as when you were going to open the door. It felt like someone was on the other side holding it, yet the door was floating, right? Okay, interesting. Okay, so hold on. We are going to be moving on forward over here to our beautiful Yvonne. So Yvonne is up next, followed out by Paula. Let's go and see what I can find for you over here. I find the actual floating door as an interesting, yeah, I find the floating door something is interesting because it does have a lot to do with your actual emotions, right? Hold on. So let's go see what I can find for you. Hold on over here. Okay, I'm actually going to have to say over here, sweetie, was this door actually opening or not? Because if the door, my beautiful Lavone, was actually opening, I'm actually going to say that it was something quite good. When you dream about anything, my beautiful, that actually seems to be floating, it does represent a lot of confidence, a lot of success, a lot of happiness. Now, the meeting does apply into absolutely everything into your life, quite frankly. So I am going to say over here, it is symbolizing a certain independence into your life, a certain freedom, a certain acceptance of what is, happiness, satisfaction, and I'm going to say to come a certain success. So it is actually quite a beautiful dream altogether. So let's go and see over here. Hello, Alina. Nice to see you. Lovely. Thank you for joining us tonight into our new live hours. I'll be with you shortly, sweetie. So, my beautiful, as for your dream, I'm going to actually have to say over here that it is actually a good omen. It is actually something that seems to be quite good over here, my sweetie. It is really about you, yourself. It is not in relation to the relationship. It is in relation to yourself. Independence, freedom, acceptance, happiness, and satisfaction seem to actually be coming into the way. So I actually do love your dream. It is beautiful. It is fantastic. Nice to see you, Alina. Let's go and see over here. What does he feel and think about you? Your ex, right? What does your ex-A feel and think about you? So as for your dream, it's a beautiful dream. It seems to be a dream that is giving you a certain independence, which I absolutely love. And I know that you're already somewhat independent. I have no doubt about that. But it's almost as if it is somewhat liberating you. It is giving you a certain freedom, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Let's go see what your ex is thinking about you. What does your ex feel and think about you? Hello, Michelle. Nice to see you, lovely. Welcome to the channel tonight. Okay. So, Yvonne, followed out by Paula, Regina, and Alina. So what does he feel and what does he think of you? And the live readings will be finishing in 30 minutes, actually. Or 25 minutes, actually. Here we go. I am seeing the Magician over here. What does your ex feel and think about you? I feel as though we do have some good memories. We do have some memories that are a little bit less pleasant. I feel as though he has had some bad behavior into the past, and he would really actually be quite afraid to return back into a relationship with you because he would be afraid about repeating the same type of behavior, if you will. If he could return with you, he would. I'm getting our Chariot over here. But if he could, he would. But I don't feel as though he has changed all that much. I feel like he would return into a relationship with you, but he would still have some type of manipulation. He would still have something that would be coming on to play that would not necessarily be good, not necessarily be positive for you and for the relationship. So I'm going to say he would like to be back with you, but kind of onto his own terms, which I don't really feel as though they are onto your terms altogether. But we still think about you, and we still do love you, sweetie. Let me know, my beautiful, if there's anything else I can do for you. Paula, are you going to be dating ex-Leo girlfriend again? And, well, let's go and see that to start off with. Here we go. Will Paula be dating ex-girlfriend Leo again? Will Paula be dating ex-girlfriend Leo again? Oh, I know you're still here, Paula. You're nice to let me know. But Paula, you never really disappear, do you, sweetie? Whatever you do, you actually say that you are going to. So, will you be dating ex-girlfriend Leo again? I do believe that the situation is going to change around, and it is going to be a yes. Now, why does she want... Oh, you asked for lights in your cards. Seriously, I should read the whole question, right? I should. Yeah, all right. Welcome back, Watson. Welcome back, sweetie. Let's go see the Lightseer cards over here. So, will you be dating ex-girlfriend Leo again? Regina and Alina, you guys are up next. Live readings concluding in 20 minutes, guys. So, will you be dating ex-girlfriend Leo again? Is that a yes or is that a no? I'm getting over here some beautiful abundance. Thank you so very much, Pakutho. Nice to see you tonight. Page of Swords, we are reaching out towards you. The Chariot, moving towards you, sweetie. And there you go, Two of Cups. I know you like it when I show you close up, Paula. So let me indulge you tonight, my sweetie. I am going to say it's a definite yes. There's no doubt about it. Into the Lightseer cards. She does want to be back with you again. You are going to be dating her again. Now, why are you actually going to be dating her again? Because she misses you and she loves you. Yes, that is why. She misses you. She loves you. She believes that she has committed an error. I know, right? I like to be funny every once in a while, Paula. I know. I just think I'm funny sometimes. Okay, so let's go see. I remember last time I did that, you enjoyed it, so I thought, why not? Let me give you a close-up. Because she misses you. She misses you, sweetie. She feels as though something is missing out of her life without you. She feels as though she must move on forward towards you. She's not quite knowing what it is that you want and what you're looking for, but she definitely does miss you, and she doesn't really want to miss onto that opportunity. So this is why she wants to come on back. She feels like she's missing something, and she did make some type of a mistake. Yeah, she feels like she made a mistake, sweetie. And, you know, we all make mistakes at some point into our life. I feel like it's just important to realize that we've made them and to say that we're sorry. I feel like that's really important. So let me validate with our pendulum. I want to know for Paula. Will Paula be dating ex-girlfriend Leo again? I know, it is crazy. And I'm going to say yes onto this one. And well, there you go. That's the only actual question that I have for the pendulum, sweetie. But I'm sending you so much love, my beautiful Paula. Let's go and see for Regina. You would like to have a general read. Absolutely. Let's go for it at this moment. So Regina followed out by Alina and Pakutho. Then I'm going to go and see if anything is happening into PayPal so we don't forget anybody. A live readings finishing in 20 minutes, my beautiful souls. So here we go. Regina, what do we have into your general read for you tonight? General read, Four of Swords. You're kind of weak. You're kind of tired. You're kind of wondering what is going to be the next milestone. What is going to be the next step that you're going to have to pass on through, right? I feel like you have new ideas. I feel like you're thinking a lot of things. You wonder about a lot of things. You have a lot of wants. You have a lot of desires, but you're not able to fulfill all of them at this very moment, my sweetie. So I'm going to have to say you're going to have to kind of select one at a time. I feel like you're getting somewhat of a different perspective. I also feel like somebody wants to have some type of teamwork. Somebody wants to work with you with something. In love, my beautiful Regina, I'm seeing somewhat of an ending. I don't know what's going on into your life. I don't know if it's something that has happened recently or if it's going to be happening. I kind of feel like it's something that's going to be happening. Somebody seems to be taking somewhat of a pause. I'm not sure if it's going to be a long pause or not. I can't quite see it at this moment, but for the moment, I'm definitely going to have to say you're kind of feeling like something is over. You're feeling like you're a little bit betrayed. You're a little bit sad by something, my lovely. Let's go and take some more cards and see. Hello, Hocus Focus. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight, sweetie. Let's go see over here. So, let's go and find out. And oops, and voila. So what do we have over here? The Hierophant, followed on out by our Five of Cups, our King of Cups, and our Death card all together. I'm going to say love-wise, there could be somebody who has ended something with you who's going to want to start something anew, sweetie. It seems to be a little bit unsure, but something seems to be offered to you into the love department, but it seems to be coming from somebody from the past or somebody that something has gone on through like really not too long ago, sweetie, and we kind of want to repair what it is that we have done wrong. So, love-wise, I feel like there is a transition. There's a want to do better. Work-wise, I'm going to say stagnant, and this is pretty much what I have to say to you for the moment, sweetie. So, my beautiful, not too many changes altogether. I need you to stay strong. I need you to be positive, and I need you to decide ultimately what you're going to have to do into these relationships over here, or into this relationship altogether, sweetie. Let me know, Regina, if there's anything else I can do for you, my lovely. Please let me know into the chat area. Alina, let me go and retrieve your questions, sweetie. So for Alina, you wrote it a little bit higher up. I just need to go and find you. Here you go. What did Candido do for your birthday? Oh, what will Candido do for your birthday tomorrow? Let's go see if Candido is going to do anything for your birthday tomorrow, sweetie. Okay, well, first of all, Alina, I'm going to say happy birthday to you, my beautiful one. I hope you have the most beautiful day altogether. And I wish for you to think about your day as it is, about the people that are around you that love you. Think about that beautiful abundance that you have into your life, no matter what it is that happens during that day. Know that you are loved and that you are cared for, and have the most beautiful day ever. Okay, Alina? Let's go and find your answer. What am I getting for you? I'm getting over here that we're kind of distracted by a few different things. I kind of feel like he wants to do something, but at the same time, I kind of feel like he's not necessarily going to be doing anything, sweetie. So I'm going to say there's a want to do something, but we're not necessarily going to do anything. The reason why we're not really going to do anything is because of the girlfriend. I feel like the girlfriend is kind of blocking things. It would just really not seem all that right to do something for you. And then he would end up being in trouble. So I'm going to say, I don't want you to really to expect anything tomorrow, but I want you to know that it is not because he did not want to do anything. It is really more that he could not really do anything, because if he did anything, he would end up being in trouble onto the other side. What is he feeling and thinking of you, and how is it going between him and his girlfriend? So what is he thinking and feeling between you? Let's go and see. Here we go. So what is he thinking and feeling? What is he thinking and feeling between you? King of Pentacles over here, followed on forward by our thinking. We do think about you. We do think once in a while about reaching on out, but we know that it is not the right time to do so. we know that, or anyways, we hope that you will be there if ever we do change our mind and we do want to move on forward towards you. But I'm going to say for the moment, we care about you. We have a lot of thoughts. We have a lot of beautiful feelings. We have a great attraction towards you. But right now, it just does not quite seem to be the right time for both of you guys to be together. But the wants and the desires are definitely there. But I feel like we want to continue to explore the track that we're on at this moment. How is it going to be between him? How is it going between him and his girlfriend? Him and his girlfriend. Let's go and find out, my beautiful Alina. How are things going between him and his girlfriend? Okay. So, between him and his girlfriend, I'm not going to say that there's anything really bad happening. At this moment, I feel like we don't really know which direction that we're taking. We don't really know where we're going. I don't feel like there's a lot of cooperation to all this. And I'm actually going to have to say, I kind of feel like we're a little bit frustrated. I feel like there are some things that are bothering us at this moment. So I will say, for the moment being, it is a difficult situation where we don't really know what we should do and how we should move on forward. But how long is this going to last? I feel like it's going to last about 3-4 weeks. I don't really feel as though we're getting any clarity from that after. But at some point, I feel like the lady is going to start to take a little bit more direction. She's going to try to figure something out somewhere over here, sweetie. So I will say for the moment, things are not all that good, but we're not getting a breaking on up yet, sweetie. Sending you so much love and wishing you a beautiful birthday for tomorrow, sweetie. Honestly, enjoy yourself, lovely. Let's go and see over here, Pakutho. A reading on the Aquarius man. We are currently not talking and you want to know how he feels about you and if there's communication coming on in. Let's go and find that out. So we are with Pakutho, and we want to know over here about the Aquarius man. You're currently not talking, and you want to know how he feels about you, and there's any type of communication that seems to be coming on in. Let's go and find out. Okay, so for the moment, 3 of Pentacles, reverse position. 6 of Swords, kind of walking away. 4 of Cups is not really talking. We are thinking about you. There's no doubt about it. But is there going to be a communication that seems to be coming on in? My beautiful Pakutho, I love you, sweetie. It is so lovely to see you. But I'm going to have to say no. I do feel as though we are still holding on to you. We do still care about you. We do still think about you. There's no doubt about it. But at this moment, I kind of feel like you're going to continue not talking. I feel like we're not really looking at the different possibilities and we're sticking into this moment. And I'm going to say it's going to last for, you know, a good 3 to 4 weeks, sweetie. Let me go see if there's going to be any unblockages after, okay? Let's go find out. Hocus Pocus, you're going to be next. And then I'm going to go and see if anything is happening into PayPal, if everything is good. Otherwise, I will go and finish up with Watson. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Regina. Let's go see over here what is going to be coming on out, okay? I saw that, but I don't know what that is, sweetie. I have to say, Lilith, I'll go and check into PayPal, but I do not know. I kind of feel like that might be a free reading, sweetie. So I'm going to have to say over here, our knight, our queen, we are hoping for the best at some point, but for the moment, I'm going to have to say, Pakutho, it is better for you at this moment to kind of forget about the Aquarius man. I know how difficult that is, and I'm so sorry, sweetie. I don't want to be the one who gives you the bad news, but I feel like for the moment, it is better to kind of move on forward than to hold on to somebody that we don't really know what's going to be happening. For the moment, I'm going to have to say, for the future, it seems a little bit bleak. We don't quite know what we want. We don't quite know which direction we're going to be taking. And for the moment, we're not really talking. So if you're able to heal, perfect. If not, I say stay where you are and let's see if anything is going to change. For the moment, though, I don't really see anything changing for the following at least 6 to 8 weeks, sweetie. Hopefully something after will change, but as I said, if you're able to cut those cords, I feel like it could maybe be the best thing to do. I'm going to go and check that out, my beautiful Lilith. I am on my way at the moment. Pakutho, sending you so much love, sweetie. Hold on just one moment. I'm moving back over to our PayPal. Let's go over here. Traffic lights, all right. And here we go. All right, hold on. Okay, so I don't have anything through PayPal, so PayPal was a no. I don't have anything new, so okay, so I'm going to move on forward to Hocus Focus, and that is the last donation that I have for the moment. I don't have anything through PayPal, my beautiful Lilith or Juanson. So Hocus Focus followed out by Juanson. Hocus Focus, does your boyfriend think of you guys as a long term? Let's go and find that out. Oh, Anne, hold on. Anne, beautiful. You were answered a long time ago, my beautiful Anne. Okay, no. Oh, hold on. You are Anne. Okay, hold on, Anne. I do have you here, and we were looking for you. So, Anne, you're going to be up next, okay, sweetie? I do got you, my lovely. So, Anne, I'm going to answer Hocus Focus, and you're next. I know. I got you, Anne. I've got you, my lovely. Now that I see who you are and that you're in, I've got you. Hold on. So, Hocus Focus followed out by Anne. Does your boyfriend think of you guys as a long term? Yeah, we were looking for you earlier, but you did not pop on in. We were still looking for you, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Sierra. Nice to see you. So Hocus Focus followed out by The Seeker today and Sierra. So does your boyfriend, Hocus Focus, see you guys as a long term? Is that a yes or is that a no? I'm actually going to have to say it is a yes, but I'm going to put a yes with a little bit of a pause button, okay? We are looking towards a long term, but we're not looking towards a long term. We're not looking towards children and family and so on. We're looking towards being together, continuing together into whatever brings and whatever comes upon. We are looking towards, let's say move in together and everything as such, but we're not really looking towards further at this moment. So are we looking towards a long term? I will ultimately say a beautiful yes, Hocus Focus, sweetie. How are you doing, Sierra? It is nice to see you, lovely. Oh, you're seeing 555 now, aren't you? Well, who was it? It was Amy who was seeing 555 yesterday. So I want to know for Hocus Pocus, does Hocus Pocus boyfriend think of them as being long term? Please do let me know. And that is a beautiful yes, sweetie. Congratulations, lovely. Sending you so much love, Hocus Pocus. All right, I'm going to go move on to Anne, followed out by Sierra Michelle Tarot. So let's go for the seeker today, my lovely. We have finally found you again. We were looking for you for a little while. Let's go see. So let's go back into the PayPal, and here we are. You're asking about your daughter. Okay. Okay, let's go and see that. How are things going to go with your daughter? Here we go for Anne. You're having problems to teach her about how to manage money. How is she going to be with school and life in general, about getting married and so on? So Anne, followed out by Sierra. She's going to be a little bit imbalanced. I don't feel like I'm really learning. I'm not really teaching you anything with this. She's going to be a little bit imbalanced with everything. I feel like she's going to need a lot of attention, a lot of care. She's going to need a lot of help from you, sweetie. So I'm going to have to say, how's she going to be with school and life in general, about getting married and finishing school too? She's going to need your help. She's going to need your assistance all the way through. You're going to kind of have to help her out. Anyways, until the point that she is married at some point. Until then, I just kind of feel like her life is always a little bit unbalanced. I feel like there's a lot of excess. I feel like she can be quite impulsive at some moments. And I feel as though she actually gains a certain amount of power when she does have a certain amount of money and she does do some things. So I do feel over here that she is going to be meeting somebody, if she has not already met this person already. But she needs a lot of attention. She needs a lot of help from home. Is she going to be happy? Yes. Is she going to be able to finish school? Absolutely. But she's going to be challenged. She's going to have a lot of challenges. She's going to need you. She's also going to be having some beautiful new opportunities and some beautiful potential for her to gain more money, to gain more independence. And I feel as though she's actually going to be grabbing onto that. And as she grabs onto that, it is going to actually allow her to feel more independent, to feel more power, to feel as though, you know what, she can make some decisions and she can make some good decisions, and they do give good results. So she's actually going to be starting to believe into herself a little bit more. From that, you're going to see a little bit of a switch. That's where that switch is kind of coming upon, where good things seem to be coming more into her life and where she seems to be needing you maybe a little bit less. So I'm going to say this as though seems to be coming into the following 6 to 8 months. So it's not quite right away. Into the in-between, she does still need you because she is going to be having a lot of different milestones. Sometimes she is going to be a little bit doubtful, and she really is learning. She has a lot of a curious mind. As I said, she's impulsive. There's a lot of things that she doesn't necessarily think about, and she just kind of goes along and does it. And within the following months, I feel as though that is going to be something that's going to be reabsorbed. And I feel like she's going to take a new turn. A new page is going to be turned. A transformation is going to occur. And she's going to find that certain balance where she's not going to need you as much. And things are actually going to go into a good way for her. So I'm going to say, my beautiful Anne, it is lovely that you are thinking and that you're worried about your daughter. That's what moms do, right? And I'm sending you so very much love. She does continue to need you. There's no doubt about that. But within the following 6 to 8 months, things are going to change. Things are going to modify. And I feel as though she's actually going to be okay to do some things by herself, sweetie. She's actually going to be gaining a certain independence into all of this. She does have a boyfriend already. Okay. Yeah. So just believe into it. Give her that time. Give her that space so she can learn and she can move on forward. Sierra, my beautiful. Can you have a reading on how and when you will get another apartment and a new job? You absolutely can. And here we go. So, a general reading on how and when you're going to be getting that new job. Let's go over here. Oh, Paula, that is a really complex question that we cannot really answer at this moment, my beautiful Paula. Strange things, Paula. Very strange, lovely. Cannot be discussed at this moment, my beautiful Paula. So Sierra, can you have a reading on how and when you will get another apartment and a new job? Let's go and see. 5 of Cups over here, followed by our 3 of Pentacles, also getting our Devil. Transformations over here, but you're still holding on to something, aren't you? You're feeling caught into a position. Ace of Cups over here, somewhat of a new beginning, but not necessarily within work is what I'm seeing. Let me pull out some new cards. Hold on. Let's take out some more cards over here. Yeah, you're right, my beautiful Paula. You're definitely right for many different reasons. So let's go see over here, Sierra. All right. I don't necessarily feel as though a new job is coming in for you into the following 6 months. And I don't necessarily feel as though a new apartment is coming on in neither, my beautiful Sierra. So I'm a little bit going to have to say over here, I feel as though you're going to be asking for help, or you're going to be asking for some type of a resource, something from somebody over here. And I feel as though there's going to be a somewhat of a turning point into your life where things seem to be getting much better, but you still do have some anxiety, but nothing really seems to be opening on up. I see you with new ideas. I see you over analyzing, but at the same time, I just don't see anything opening. So I'm going to say from here to the end of the year, it's a no, sweetie. I don't see a new apartment. I don't see a new job. If anything comes on in, I feel like something like a new apartment would be maybe into the month of March. A new job, maybe somewhere into the month of June, sweetie, but not really before, my lovely. You have to move, right? I don't see anything at this moment, sweetie. Your lease is ending in October. I don't see any movement, my lovely. I don't see anything whatsoever. You have not found anything yet, right? I don't see any movement whatsoever. Nothing, my lovely. Let me take out some more cards, see with another deck, maybe see what it is that I can see, but for the moment, I'm not seeing anything. Let's go find out. So you have to move by October and you have not found anything yet. Is there a possibility for you to stay into the place that you're in at this moment? you have to move, right? So you have like 6 days to move, sweetie. 5 days to move. Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, being caught into a situation. The Star, I'm not seeing you moving, sweetie. I'm seeing you being caught into a place. I don't know if they'll let you stay there until you find another place without necessarily renewing your lease. But I don't see you moving, lovely. I do not. I see no movement whatsoever. I'm so sorry, sweetie. There's no movement. It's as if you're not finding a place. Maybe they'll be able to accommodate you until you find one. Yeah, I know. Oh, that is crazy. $2,000 a month. That is nuts. That is absolutely crazy. I don't see you, my beautiful Sierra. I don't see you moving, my lovely. I'm so sorry. I would love to be able to tell you that I see you moving, but I don't. Have you put in any applications anywhere or anything of the such? I'm sorry. It doesn't matter which deck I pull out, sweetie. I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing extremes. I'm seeing imbalance over here. I'm seeing a lack of harmony altogether. I'm sorry, my beautiful Sierra. I don't see a move and I don't see a change in position and job, sweetie. I hope you find something lovely, or I hope they'll be able to accommodate you anyways until you're able to find another place. I'm sorry, my beautiful Sierra. I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. Regina, you're single, but will you and David be getting to know each other? Come to an end. Sorry, but you sent this off. Okay, wait. You're single, but will you and David getting to know each other come to an end? Okay, let me go see. I'm sorry, Sierra. Stay strong, my lovely. I hope that you find something beautiful. I don't want to tell you something that I'm not seeing. Regina, is this going to come to an end? I feel as though it is definitely decision time altogether. Is it going to be an ending? Not quite. I feel like we're wondering. So I'm going to say it is not an ending, but we're a little bit in pause. So if you feel as though David is a little bit distant, if you feel as though David is a little bit wondering or not too sure about the direction this is taking, this is why. We have not made really any decision whatsoever. So I can't say yes, I can't say no. The best that I can tell you is that we're trying to make up our mind as we speak. Your ex, Jeremiah. What do you want to know exactly with your ex, Jeremiah? If you're going to have a connection or something, Regina? With your ex, I'm going to say no. I'm seeing over here Hermit. I'm seeing complications. I'm seeing headaches altogether. The best I feel like we can get with Jeremiah might be some friendship, sweetie. Watson, let's go and see over here for, I think I was at the messages over here. Okay, let's go and see. So, as for the month of October altogether over here, I kind of feel like what you're living at this moment, my dear Watson, is pretty much what you're going to be living also coming on up. I don't see a lot of changes altogether into everything that it seems to be coming upon. I feel like there is a little bit over here. I feel like you're stronger. You want to take more action. You're feeling like you're meant to take an action. You're like you're meant to do something over here. but I don't necessarily see anything happening altogether. So I'm going to say for the month of October, it's pretty much a repeat of what you've had into the month of September. Sometimes she's going to be there and sometimes she's not. Between work and school and exhaustion, she just kind of ends up taking some days off sometimes. Let's go and see over here. At the Tower moment, I'm going to say it really is actually related to the fact that you're not able to see Elizabeth as often as you usually do. Because for you, that is a Tower moment. I do not believe that it is coming from your music, sweetie. Let's go and give you some messages. Let's go here and let's go over here. Here we go. Thank you, my beautiful Regina. Wishing you a lovely evening, sweetie. And let's go see what we've got. So, messages for Juanson. You are absolutely right. I want you to know that I am working onto my strength. I am working onto my ego. I also want you to know that you are my absolute everything. Ace of Wands, wanting to create, wanting to be with you, but also being actually quite terrified about the whole thing. She is waiting for you and she is dreaming about you quite some bit. Will be better. What do you say? Hurt on Opera House for the excitement. And let's go over here. I am not giving up onto you. I do want you to know that I do miss us. I also want you to know that I do need a little bit of space at this moment. You have changed me for the very best. And I also want you to know over here that please do not leave me, because you do make me better. I know. And that being said, my lovely souls, this is going to end the live reading for tonight. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much hope, so much abundance. Thank you, Carrie, if you're still here, sweetie. Juanson, go and sing your lovely heart out. My beautiful Lola, sending you so much love. Regina and everybody else who is here. Blessed be, and I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Good night, everybody.